Hello, everyone. Hello, Cal. Hello, Balls. How are you doing today? We're getting a little bit of an early head start just because I know I got to set up a couple things, but we're getting streams started early. I need to make sure YouTube was up. So, that being said, I am a little bit sick today, so I'm sorry if I have a little bit low energy. Oh my gosh, no, double audio. Wait, I need to mute the other stream. There we go. Perfect. What's up, Cradle? How you doing today? Appreciate y'all showing up today. We're going to be doing our BINC Melee Mondays today, 1v1 singles tourney. And today's rule set is a little bit interesting. We reduce the boosters down to Kikakus or Flugels. We're forcing PL1, so that means Moonlights will have to be a bit more of a stagger punish and aren't going to be as good in neutral. And what else? For the most part, everything else is just standard. But basically, we're sticking with that rule set just for today. Melee Mondays will have some variation in the rule sets. You know, sometimes we'll change up what legs will be used. Sometimes we'll change up what specific melee weapons can be used. For this one in particular, I just want to go PL1 to bring down Moonlight's power a little bit and take out ET just because I know last time I was in a melee tourney, I think that was one of the larger complaints was that ET existed. But we'll see how it feels, and we'll probably bring ET back for later Melee Mondays. Oh, I appreciate the hydrate. I need that so bad right now. Can't wait. Thanks for hosting this. Absolutely. It has been my goal to make things better for the Melee community. As you know, we are getting absolutely shafted by FarmSoft with these patches. So, got to make the life of a Melee player just that much better. Yeah, so looks like everything's good over on YouTube. And looks like everything good is good on Twitch. Hi, Sabbath. Should be allowed to equip wheelchair on the basis that it's nothing else. Honestly, I was thinking of doing for one of the Melee Mondays, doing wheelchair jousting. So you're on Laser Lance and Pile Bunker, and you're on wheelchair. So that's a thought that I'm cooking up right now. But unexpected T-Light lore from Nightbot. Let's go. We love Nightbot. I've reduced Nightbot's commands so that it won't spam as much, but it will have still these periods during like slow chat moments where Nightbot might overlap a few. Or just chair turning because funny. I can convince Cleric AC to go. We'll see. You know how long you'll be going today? I know tourneys never follow time, to be honest. A rough estimate is chill. So I'm thinking this is going to take about around 2 hours. Or at least I'm hoping. It could go on a little bit longer. Since we have 6 players that are in the bracket right now, more people can join still. There's still 5 minutes to go and enter. You know, you just gotta be quick. You gotta run. Gotta run. Go, go, go. And get that entry in. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Eternal is what I'm gonna call you by, because I can't pronounce the first part of your name. Zixfar the Eternal. Zixfar? Does that sound right? Zixfar the Eternal. I think that's right. Charge Hammer only tourney? Absolutely. That sounds so funny. But we're going to be doing these bi-weekly, changing up the rule set every now and then. Keep them on Mondays, try to keep them in the same time so that way people can get it into the routine, you know. If you need someone to mod, I can do so after Prez and I's date night. That would be awesome. See, as a matter of fact, I don't know why you're not currently modded right now. I have no idea why. I need to do that. But mm, pretty much I think I've gone over everything. Bazooka Band maybe, though it's too good for chair. Maybe wants to do a test fire 2 of those. Yeah. Very hard to dodge as chair. Yes, it is very hard to dodge as chair. I agree. I think the first person to pronounce my name correctly, say it again just so I can confirm. Zixfar the Eternal. Zixfar the Eternal. I'd imagine the PH makes an F, so that's what I'm assuming. Zixfar. Yep. Hell yeah. So let's go ahead, get ready. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. If you want a last second join, go for it right now. We currently have 6 out of 16 slots, so there's plenty of room. Don't feel bad. Yeah, for me, it's Zuxfar is Zixfar. That's how I read it. Yeah. Zixfar or Zixfar, yeah. It's a fun name, honestly. Zikfar, Zikranuk, yeah. Zik. Zikfar. Rolls off the tongue pretty well. Alrighty, let me double check, make sure the BINC channel, the YouTube, is going swell. It is. Alright, we're going to move on to live scene. Let's see if it captures. It might take a second. There we go. Cool. Alright, there's also a stage VC if anyone wants to listen in the audience, you know, for some ad-free shenanigans. I'm going to be streaming in there as well. We're going to go 1080p 60 frames and hopefully that won't affect too much of my performance for streams, but we'll see. Your little PNG is adorable. Thank you, Cal. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. It's looking pretty good right now. I like who I'm seeing. I'm liking this showing right now. I really do. I like what I see. All these players, I know most of them, and it's going to be interesting seeing everyone play some Melee today. Oh, we got Star Wars Cantina. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, Big Piss. I appreciate it. He is no innocent man. Indeed. I am very, very malicious. Very. Melee gaming, indeed. Done. Am I a monster in this? Making an innocent man my nemesis. I'm gonna hit at least one melee attack today. You've got this. I believe in you. I am cursed as the only RJ. Just spam the kicks. You'll make someone's life miserable. Where bracket? Bracket is got 1 more minute till it goes up. And I'm not we're not gonna pull a bones here and just spam where's bracket in the chat. That's not gonna happen. You still got a minute. Still got a minute. Bracket where is. Thank you for bringing the where bracket to chat. How's bracket? Everyone asks where's bracket, but no one asks how's bracket. How is game streaming gonna go? So basically, what I'm gonna do, we do have a small pool of players. I would like to stream everyone's match if possible, but if it starts dragging out, I'll let losers bracket probably go without streaming until finals. That's probably what the plan is. Honestly, that's probably what it'll end up being, because we don't want another 5-hour tourney. But singles in itself is pretty short. So what basket? Yeah. Okay. Let me. I think it's time. I think it's time. Yes, it is time. It is time for me to start the bracket. Let's go over to bracket. All right. Brisket. Yay, bracket. Start the bracket. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Grand finals, we're going to do 3 wins. So best 3 out of 5. And now we're going to go and preview the bracket. Should be a doable to stream them all. It's at most 6 minutes per match. Yeah. And considering we don't have to worry about like map bans, it's one strict map. It should go fairly fast. Oh, we got 8 players. We actually got 8 players. Okay. So, I think we're gonna do a little bit of adjusting here. We're going to move you, and we're going to move. I think that's actually good. I think I only needed to move one set of players. Wait, I actually kind of want to see this matchup, but we'll save it. We'll save it. I think instead we got to do this. This might not be very fair, but we'll see. I'm hoping it'll be. We have losers bracket. Okay, this should be okay. I just want to make sure we don't have. Specifically, I'm trying to separate Rourke and Balls to be in the different brackets. As far as being William, or oh my gosh, my dyslexia just kicked in, and I just read two words together, and just said William. That's crazy. Alrighty, Risa joined. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. All right, I think this is okay. I think this is fine. We're gonna set it out, finalize and start. We're gonna start off with streaming every single match, see how it goes, and we're just gonna let losers bracket not stream. Sounds good? That's what we're gonna do. So everyone, wait on your matches. You get to sit back, relax, grab a Coke, watch exactly how it's gonna go, and alas, it is time for some fun stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the lobby right now. Singles, we want 4 players in case someone comes to commentate. We're not doing Contam City A, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're doing Grid 12A. Yes. Which is going to be very fun. Access keyword is going to be melee with a capital M. Sound good? DLC? Melee with a capital M. Sabbath. And looks like Toast. You'll be first in. I'm gonna lurk and keep you on my second stream. Appreciate it. Go ahead, do what you need to do, Cal. Get some water going. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I knew what you meant. Here we go. Here we go. We got Sabbath, and we're going to get. I should probably put in the Discord. Find your match ones. Yeah. Drag. Keyword. And then I gotta get do a thing. Hopefully make it back in time. Melee. Don't miss 2 melee tourneys. Look at the nice to meet you, Sven. Elspeth and Toast first, right? Yes. Although, yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Looking good. That's what was submitted. I don't even need to, as long as I just set myself to spectate, it should be fine. Alrighty. Go ahead and get your fight going. Not Greg. Here we go. Oh, it's Bort. It's not Toast, it's Bort. I thought it was Toast. Let's go. We got Bort in here. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you for the follow, Risa. Bort, Toast as in well jammed toast, not toasty. Gotcha. Similar names are the bane of me, but let's go ahead and see this. Let's see this matchup. This is going to be very interesting. Love getting James on my toes. All right. So this is going to be a very fun game to see. Oh, there's ET. No. Bort. ET's banned. No, Bort. That's what happens when you join last second.
Do you want tea or no?
Oh god, wait. Yeah. Wrong melee. That's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna return to room. Let me make sure your build's good too on the screen. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah. So the one you submitted's fine. It has hammer on it. I see. You're good. You're good, Bort. You're good. Cheater. Solving an argument on Discord about ET. That is honestly fair. Alrighty. Let me look at the bracket. Make sure everything's running smoothly. It is. All right. Take two. Bort versus Sabbath. This is going to be very interesting. This entire game hinges on one heavy butt swipe. One heavy butt swipe into a butt punch will possibly dagger both of them. Possibly. Possibly. That Basho core, though, might make it a little difficult. So we'll have to see how this goes. All right. Let's get going. Here comes the swipes. The first butt heavy out. The second out finds nothing. The neutral hammer lands. There it is. Bort manages to get the first set of combos. The terminal is popped. Uh-oh. That's okay. Just make sure stream isn't lagging for me. Wow, Bort just ended that. Melee very much relies on the very first engagement. If you manage to lose that, your stagger first, it's very difficult to come back after that. So stability is going to be a huge factor here. That neutral, the hammer misses. Not able to stagger either of them, but looks like Bort's leading in AP right now. Gets hit with the heavy butt sword, pops pulse. If Bort isn't able to land anything with this pulse armor on, it's going to be difficult. Because that means instant staggered death if Sabbath manages to land a strong hit. And there it is. And that should be game. There it is. Pulse armor. Very good in ones, but don't underestimate terminal. What's up? I don't have any games on. Oh. It was muted. Stream is not lagging, no sound though. Gotcha. There we go, we're all set. Appreciate you letting me know. Alright, pulse armor back out again. Sabbath just has to wait it out. Hope they don't receive too much stagger. Oh, but there it is. But Sabbath's not out of this yet. With terminal armor, they can make this work. There it is. The punch. No, the neutral hammer manages to land, but unfortunately misses the follow-up punch. Very, very interesting matchup here. That's the first. That's the first. Go ahead and go again. Punch, punch, punch. Sometimes you just whiff. Sometimes you just whiff. I'm on Flugel. Ah, Flugel's not bad. So if you really just look at the stats, there's not bad, but yeah, the quick boost can really throw you off. It's slower for the punish, yeah. The idea of keeping Flugel in was to allow people that did want to run Moonlights to still have an option for like quick boosting around and playing a little bit, around their opponent. It'll also work pretty well with Hammer, honestly. Hammer neutral with Flugel might be really interesting here. And all the garage boosters, pity. We don't need anyone here getting stat checked. I'm sorry. Only reason I picked Flugel was RJ Chicks. Sounds about right. And here is the butt punch combo. Manages to mess it up just a little bit, but lands the second set. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to really go into another combo. So now they're playing a little bit slower here. Those neutral hammers are going to be very interesting. Oh, the miss, though. Loss of hammer there is going to hurt, but still manages to catch. Just going to have to hope that Flugels can get you away. It cannot. I wish I understood what's going on in this game. The jumping jacks. This is a very tough matchup for Sabbath here, but oh, that land. There's the heavy butt. There's the term. There's the purge. We're seeing punches go out. Oh, but the kick lands. Good try. Good try. Doesn't help that this is the most goofy way to play the game. GG's. GG's indeed. Sabbath will be moving on to the loser's bracket, and Bort will be moving on down further in the winner's bracket. Now, Rorik, Zex for the Eternal. Time to join. Mega EP after Tourney. I've been wanting to game. Absolutely. Like, I will see how I feel. The reason why I kind of, like, got off early yesterday is because I'm actually really fucking sick right now. So I'm trying to keep Tourney going right now while I'm recovering. Pronounce the I funny that time. Yeah. Go rest after this. SMH. I've been sleeping all day. If I don't have enough energy for this tourney, it's just a skill issue at this point. I got myself some Fanta and water right next to me. 98% of my daily value in sugar right here. Should be good. Alrighty. Zixfer versus... I said... Now I am fucking up your name. Now I am. It's almost on purpose. And Rorik. Going in. No worries if you can't game tonight. See ya. Get it. You're busy. / dad hubby. Absolutely. I will try to make it, though. I will. I will make the biggest effort. I promise. Greg confirmed better build than Earshot. Also, add gambling piece. Yeah, you know what? We can run polls after this set. I'll put up a poll. Sounds good? Oh, I got you on Gamba? Sounds good. After this set, we'll put up Gamba. Oof. Greg is an animal. I'm surprised you didn't bring laser dagger though. All right, we've got the reverse joint on Flugel. I actually forgot what your secondary weapon is, but you've definitely got butt sword. Laser dagger, butt sword for Mezza legs. This is gonna be interesting. We're running the basic Kaku. It's just your average lightweight frame here for melee. Oh, that's not dagger. That is laser blade. That is my mistake. They look very similar in my defense. There's the RJ kick. Oh my gosh. And it's just cooking. There's the assault armor. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Should like check Discord? Absolutely. Rick has to change his name to Roar Piss the Remix. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to refund you, Piss. It's a name generator is for me, not for other people. Let me check Discord. Go ahead. It looks like Hadu wants to join in on commentary. There we go. Hell yeah. Alrighty. That was a very strong match coming out from Rourke. Very surprising how strong that laser blade found itself there. So, now we get to see. Let me wave hi to everyone that just joined the server. Now we get to see the next match. This is what I get for not playing AC6 for a month with 0 warm-up. Yo, that's such a mood, honestly. Oh, you're not done. You're not done. Oh, FromSoft, probably. FromSoft moment, more than likely. I thought you left preemptively, but it's probably a FromSoft moment. Anytime you want, feel free to hop in. Feel free. There you are. Woo!
Hello, hello.
Hello. You ready for some melee?
Absolutely. I'm very definitely familiar with all of the tech here.
Absolutely. We all know how all the melee tech works. On God. It's definitely not a bunch of people punching each other. But we get the run back. Rorik actually playing really well here. Surprise, honestly. But a pleasant surprise nonetheless. 0 warm-up, 0 practice. Yeah. It'll do that to you.
That's okay, Rising OST. Oh no, we're gonna see an insane comeback now.
Oh no. It's over. It's over.
Especially if it's the Jetstream Sam theme, Rorik might just be cooked there.
Oh yeah. Oh, there comes the laser dagger.
Full counter there.
Both have just enough stability to eat a punch after a butt swipe. This is going to be really difficult. But the lack of a... Oh, I was about to say the lack of terminal could have been it for Rorik there, but last second they managed to grab him. Okay, streamer, state time, I shall return. Absolutely, have fun, C. Please have a lot of fun. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Zyphar showing that terminal is a good pick. If you get that one bit of momentum, you can reverse the game almost instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dodging the laser blade. Can you get the punish in?
Not quite. Looks like they're going back into a neutral gear, waiting for their blades to come off cooldown. Playing above their opponent, hoping that the verticality will mess up their hit, but there's the laser dagger, or the laser blade. I keep calling it dagger. Butt swipes.
That blade into punish is such a potent combo. There's
It's
not seem to have an answer for it.
It's brutal, but the scuffed laser dagger there, unfortunately, lost it for them. Or that wasn't laser dagger again. That was.
Rorik is taking this one 2-0. They excellent showing from both players.
Counterpoint, Greg's known about it since the before the game even came out. Fair enough. I used to run assault armor a lot on melee builds until I started getting absolutely stomped in A rank. Do we play losers right away? Yes. Yes.
I should get the bracket up myself.
Well, that's it for these two. Rourke is the winner. Rourke will be proceeding on to the next round. Time to bring in our next contestants here. Risa and Big Piss. This is going to be very interesting.
This I can imagine this one is going to be quite a bombastic showing.
Absolutely. Contestants are in.
Do you have a quick look over what they're running?
Yes. So, Piss running their patented, lovely Walt and Butt. And Risa is going to be running very high stability frame with Walt and Hammer.
Oh my god, yeah, Hammer Oscillator. There is a lot of punish potential and not much room for Piss to work with here on the stability front. So it's going to be really interesting to see what both players' tactics are going to be.
I think it'll be very interesting. Fuck, I forgot Terminal. No! Is that what's on your build? We may have to reset if that's what's on your build.
Hang on, let me check for you.
I believe I checked before, and I think Terminal is on your... No. It's Pulse Armor on your build. Rip.
Submitted with Pulse. Ooh.
Submitted with Pulse in Melee. That's going to be a very, very tough run here. Pulse is good for Melee. Don't get me wrong.
See, can he work with it anyway?
Look at that. But the stagger is good. That is a nice stagger trade.
Oh, but Piss
Reese
gets staggered first.
Stagger. Chooses to use the pulse. Gets the stagger trade back. Beautiful punish.
But now, Piss is going to have to
squeeze every drop out of that pulse that he can.
Yeah. Piss is going to have to worry about both just dying instantly and this Terminal. This Terminal is just invulnerability. There's nothing they can do about it.
And there it is. I think there's definitely a play you can make here with Pulse, but he's going to have to take a very strong lead and then try and immediately, or save it for a free disengage when he can pop Terminal and see if he can outlast it.
Yes. It's going to be a very interesting match here. Risa getting punished pretty hard here now, but the verticality prevents Piss from getting any follow-up.
Ooh, misses the Oscillator, gets punished with the Pulse Blade. That was beautiful from Big Piss there.
Neutral Hammer doesn't land. Heavy Aussie doesn't land either. They're back into running their normal blades. Both butt swipes land.
This is what I mean exactly, trying to keep that stagger. He's keeping the pulse arm of that free disengage when Terminal's popped.
A being away isn't the strongest of ideas, but it's good to just kind of wait out certain things.
Evaded the neutral hammer. Oh,
you should see
the hammer catch. Gets punished back though. This might be it. If he can land one hit, this should be his game.
This is it.
This should be his game.
Reese is gonna try and make some distance. Will it be enough?
Reese is gonna try and play off of the try and get a hammer catch on me.
There it is.
Also, yeah.
What a beautiful hammer.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was beautifully executed. That was absolutely down to the wire.
When Misa told me she was playing fun games, she was secretly mastering the blade. Oh god. That was a beautiful, beautiful heavy coral blade right there. And then that ending with the hammer, just perfect. Well, we go in for our next. Piss has kind of learned what to do here against Risa, but they'll have to play a little bit more distance to avoid the neutral hammer. Or even try to bait it out even.
It'll be interesting to see if Piss tries to throw any movement tech, see if trying triangle boost, which might not be the most reliable. It is a bit latency dependent, but it can be done to get in there and also evade the neutral hammer.
Oh, absolutely.
It's definitely high risk, high reward, especially against a player like Risa, though.
And especially on Kakaku's, no less.
Hmm.
There's the Ghost Blade coming out, but it does not land. Neither does the Heavy Pulse. It's just a really bad situation here for Piss. Going for the chase, but Reese is already gone. Miss with the Heavy Pulse.
That early is going to be a big hit to Piss. He's got a lot of momentum to keep going forwards now, but that might be what
That is it. That's the game right there.
Risa lands the trade, yeah.
What a fantastic trade right there. The start of that engagement just started a snowball effect for Piss. They'll need to get the advantage very early. They're going to want to win this.
Just gets caught by the charged oscillator.
It didn't seem like Piss really knew which way they wanted to go. If they want to go up or if they want to go in.
Oh, Risa looking really dominant.
There's a hammer.
Beautiful hammer punish, gets both hits in.
No EN means they can't melee cancel out, but managed to get the coral anyway. Gets a few punches in. That puts them within even a light butt swipe here. Oh, but that hammer. They went for a heavy coral there, I think.
Incredibly potent.
What a fantastic showing by both Piss and Risa here. Who knew? Risa in mastering the blade.
That extra stability is absolutely working wonders in some of those trades.
Absolutely. Alrighty, as promised, I need to start doing pulls. So, next players, join up. Get in here. Get in here.
Tesseros and Bolstep. If you've not added them on the Discord, but you probably have.
They're all watching. Want to do pull?
What was the keyword?
Or not pull. I want to do a gamba. I want to do a prediction. Melee capital
Keyword.
M.
Melee capital M.
Yes.
There you go.
Submission
I've chucked
period.
it in the
1 minute.
Chucked it in the channel for you.
Prediction. Who will win?
Hey, Light, you should make me a mod so I can do this for you. You are utterly convinced you will never let me be a mod. I have been banned before I even got perms. No.
All right, prediction is up. Get your gambas in. If you're not all inning on someone, then you're throwing. You're throwing. We already got.
Do we want to have a look at Bull Steps AC?
Ball's running the good old butt bunk combo. They encounter anyone within butt punch range.
Oh, quite a light frame too. Castle ahead, presumably for the stability. Nut core is not incredible for that. I'm liking the decal work.
Nut core isn't incredible for that. True. We're looking at the booster efficiency, which will help give them a lot of thrust when they're doing their melee.
True, it's definitely min-max that one with a goal in mind.
I must go on my melee redemption arc now. Good luck. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. It's tough to see, you know, some people have to lose to make others win, but
yeah, it happens to us.
You made a great showing, honestly, and this will be bi-weekly Mondays. You always got the next one. I don't like AA.
Respect. Well, you just got to grind down and make it work now. You got to go on your protagonist arc to show everybody that AA is not necessary for the dagger combo.
Absolutely. Maybe double check in on YouTube side every now and then. Okay, we're good. Right, at this point, I need fucking 3 monitors.
Ooh, Tesseros's AC is also beautifully decaled.
Oh yeah, look at that. We've got Butt Sword and Walt, so that's Coral Blade. Classic combo, but Balls knows what's up.
Done.
Softening up with the first punch.
Gets the punish, and is this
Oh,
gonna
but
be
it's
it?
just too late on the second punch.
Messes up the bung, gets punished for it.
But they managed to pull out of that heavy coral. Lands the butt heavy.
Tesseros being very greedy with his charge oscillators.
Whoa, that
Is
was
happy to
close.
punish.
That was a very scary position for Takeros. But now, Balls is one looking low on AP. And stability's higher. There goes their term.
Oh, Tesseros is
Missing
back
the heavy
though.
bunk. There's the finish.
That charge bunk nearly landed.
Nearly.
That charge bunk was like maybe 5-10 frames off of landing. Jesus Christ.
Balls that gambled it all there and did not pay off.
Absolutely. Oh, but Balls is taking a lot of stability here. There's the punch. They managed to get out of it, taking only a light swipe as a punish. Now they're looking for that heavy swipe. There it is. There's the catch. Misses the punch. Oh, but the pulse blade comes out on Takeros, and they just don't quite... The bunk nearly landed again, causing a micro stagger from the explosion, but
He
not
is
quite
fishing
landing.
for these bunks. Tesseros making excellent use of that pulse armor, showing pulse armor can outmatch Terminal if he's right.
We see the butt sword get purged.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that would have landed, but it hit the pulse armor.
Tesseros making a very dominant showing in the first game. See if Bolzep can take this back in the second one.
Very true.
Yeah,
Prediction.
This is definitely a good map for it. It's nice to see it. As much as I don't like playing on this map because I get major frame issues, it's
Yeah.
nice to see this map. My computer just says no whenever I try to play on this map, and it's very sad.
Must be so many assets, honestly.
Probably. I think it's
wires and-
the skybox. Whenever I look at the back of the arena, my frames just halve.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's not small, it's quite bad.
Prediction right now is in favor of Balls, so we're gonna have to see. There could be a slight upset here. I'm very excited to see how this will go. Saros is going to be looking for that heavy butt swipe into a coral. Raw bunk coming out from Balls, baiting them in, but doesn't quite grab anything.
Dodges the pulse blade though, gets hit by the oscillator.
But lands the raw bunk.
Lands the bunk! Oh, fuck.
What a powerful move right there. And there's another one!
Double bunk!
Two bunks!
This is phase 2 ball step we're seeing. He's locked in. I've been warning people for months.
Metal
you
Gear
don't mess
Solid
with
music.
Phase 2 ball step. This is why. Game 2 balls
Balls
step
has
does not
locked
play
in.
around.
There's a heavy swipe, putting them within stagger range. Coral Blade.
Oh, Tesseros, he's not letting us slide again.
No, Saros is on guard now, but that's... Oh, that was very close. Nearly landing
He's
there.
determined to make up for the phase 1. He's paying him back in double.
Oh, if Balls just went the
That was
opposite
huge.
direction, they could have landed the raw bunk there. But it looks like this phase might be going for Saros. There it is.
Ooh, oh, lovely pulse blade clash.
Not
there.
that this isn't even my full power gameplay.
This could be game point for Bolzep right here. Let's see if he can take this back. If he can keep his.
There's a
keep
raw
his
bunk.
good momentum going.
Just short of getting caught by that
Dodges the
heavy
oscillator,
Orsi.
gets the pulse blade punish.
Go ahead. I'll let you have this one. Oh! What a beautiful raw bunk! And Ball still has terminal here.
This is looking quite in Ballstep's favor.
Very much so. Nearly lands the bunk again.
Avoids ED.
There's the heavy butt. Just one more punch. There's the kick. One punch. There it
That
is.
should be it.
What a fantastic showing. Those raw bunks are nothing to trifle with. Land one, and there it is. The phase is yours. Ball's played with that advantage all the way to the end, making us go to a third round.
That was beautifully done by Ballstep. Let's see, can Tesseros keep the upset as Ballstep? I'm going to take this back. That is a very, very dominant showing from Ballstep in game 2.
Absolutely. This match is going to be way closer than we ever anticipated. From the first game, we thought Tesseros was looking strong. But Balls just showed us that's not quite the case. Balls showed us, just let me cook. Let me cook. Taking the view from Tesseros now.
Sarah's going to look to try and get those positive engagements, be aware of the raw bunk.
Ball's using all their EN to make some distance. Nearly lands another heavy bunk, but it's predicted.
Beautiful punish, that's the term.
Sarah's looking very strong for this phase. I don't think Ball's going to come back from this one, unfortunately.
This could be,
There it
to
is.
my knowledge, is that the first flawless of this tournament? I don't believe Ballstep landed a single hit that game.
Very tough phase for Balls here, but they still got it. Those bunks, all it takes is one mistake, and the entire phase will go to Balls. Trading out swipes, landing nothing though. Ball's playing with verticality, showing us that they can in fact kite melee, but this arrow's showing us, I don't care if you're vertical, I'm just gonna wait. Once you're out of EN, then I engage.
Tessera seems to have locked Ballstep in. This might be game. Unless Ballstep can land a beautiful note. Tessera's cleaning that out, game 3, very confidently.
Very confident win for Tesseros there. But an amazing showing by Balls in the second game. Showing us that, Bunk is still viable. Absolutely.
That is phase 2 Ballstep all over. He temporarily taps into his godlike powers and lands insane things.
That game goes to Saros.
Right, who do you want up next?
All right, next we're going back up to the top of the board, which will be Bort versus Rorik.
Hey, I've added them in the Discord for you.
Appreciate it. All right, there is money on the line now. You've got people supporting y'all. No pressure.
Both. Do you mean Greg? True. That is very true. Not so bad for the good point, though. Tesseros betting on himself. No.
Said, I'm so confident. I know I'm going to win. Here we go. Prediction is up.
Yeah. Both players
Unfortunately-
2-0ing their prior games, so this could be a very close match.
We're going to give our friend Bort about 5 minutes. Show up. I know they mentioned that they needed to do something shortly after. Hoping that they'd make it back in time.
But again, rocking the Pulse Blade Hammer, a slightly lower stability version of what Risa's running. The Viral Double Bar Show Knock. And Rorik still running the Pulse Blade Laser Blade, which is as he showed last game was a very potent combo in his hands. Pause on me and bot and go reset to Seros. Yeah, that could be a shout. Like
Me and Bort go recess into Saros. All right. That's what we'll go ahead and do then. Bort, go ahead and leave. I'm going to cancel this prediction. Go ahead and somebody at Risa. And he will be...
Bot is AFK. There you go, I've dropped him for you.
There we go. I'm going to delete this and return points. We're going to set up another prediction.
Yeah, and then reset to Seros. To Seros taking his last game 2-1, but with very confident leads in his game. And Risa very, very comfortably taking the 2-0 from Big Piss, although Big Piss put up a very good fight. Both players showing they can be very dominant with their builds when they get their ball rolling.
Yes, very strong playing from both players. And they just seem to make it look somewhat easy. Those hammer catches by Risa, and of course, the ability to just really predict attacks onto Saros is just fantastic, honestly. But we shall see who shall win this time. Prediction is
no
up.
worries to Seros.
30 seconds left to predict. Get your money in. We'll be seeing everyone. We will be seeing.
All right, both players are in.
Prediction is very even.
Swinging slightly in Risa's favor.
The only thing I know is
Egg.
this match is going to be a fantastic match. That's all that I know.
Absolutely. Prediction swinging slightly in Risa's favor, taking 54%.
There's Risa's build, the hammer with the Walt, and there's Walt and butt sword.
I imagine Risa's going to be looking to punish missed pulse blades with the hammer in this game as their main opening.
Yeah, and utilizing the neutral of whip is actually very strong, especially when melee players, they know they have to engage. You're forced really to go in.
Yeah, hammer on basher arms with direct hit adjustment, you're looking at a meaty 3.5k, I believe it is, damage. I might have that wrong.
Oh, but we have a missed pull swipe, a missed follow-up. Tesseros almost had it in their hands.
Risa cleans it out with the punish.
Very strong showing. Tesseros showing us that, of course, they can do it. Poor Oscillator getting stuck there. Must have been trying to do some tech. But unfortunately got locked in some sort of animation. There's the first stagger.
Risa using his hammer to great effect.
Absolutely. There's the verticality.
With a very strong AP leader, yeah.
There's the whip.
Oh, with the neutral hammer catch. That is
Beautifully done.
Very powerful ending there. Risa showing us that they don't fuck around either.
Dropping into the neutral hammer is a beautiful and very reliable combo.
Zeros has a better idea now how to engage after playing against Risa. Good chance we could see Tesseros make a lovely comeback. But, of course, Risa is not going to make it easy. Hammer is a very strong melee weapon, and it takes a lot of skill knowing how to both bait it out and use it.
Hammer is an incredibly oppressive tool in the right hands, and I'd say these are very capable hands. But equally, Tesseros showing that they have an incredible capability to work those oscillator and pulse blade hits in and get beautiful combos out of them with the punch extends.
Absolutely. First trade on the
missing
swipe.
their opening.
Neutral whip landing, putting Risa in the AP lead. Unfortunately, heavy recovered coral popped just too late.
Beautiful punish on the charged oscillator there.
Heavy butt sword
Risa's
missing.
going to work to extend this, try and reset the stagger.
And Risa's got fantastic movement. He's going to be able to play in these cheeky little spots here.
Oh, Risa might be looking to have a repeat of last phase, get the neutral hammer drop. Yep.
And there's the neutral hammer.
Risa working in that neutral hammer, setting it up as a catch. Tesseros just cannot disengage quickly enough to escape it.
Woo! Unfortunately, Risa landing that just earlier than Tesseros. Risa playing with the verticality, looking to land that hammer. Oral blade, here comes the hammer. There it is. Saris
Beautifully done by Risa.
taken down.
Risa,
What do you mean,
Risa might
unfortunately?
have found a winning strategy.
It's very unfortunate seeing any kind of mistakes from melee players. Any kind.
That was a beautiful showing by Risa, immediately adapting to Tesseros' build and finding openings and exploiting them.
Yes. That neutral hammer is just so strong.
If Risa can keep up this adaptability all the way through the tournament, we might have a clear-cut win already. It'll be interesting to see.
Now, we're going to be getting Fort. And, of course, Rorikin.
Yep, two other incredibly capable players. Or Greg, should I say? Sorry. It is written on the AC, to be fair.
New prediction is up. 1 minute timer on it. Pick who you think will be able to make it.
Well, full confidence and bought at the moment with the vote.
So far, looking so good. We can't underestimate Rorik. Rorik made a great showing with the laser blade and those reverse joint kicks.
Absolutely. Having RJ kicks is an incredibly useful tool, even if it's just as a mix-up.
Oh, there it is. Rorik landing the first hits onto Bort. Bort forced to disengage. Rorik playing distance here. Wanting to engage with that laser swipe. Oh, but there's the whip into
wow.
punches.
Priming the pulse
The
blade
AA.
gets assault armored.
And there, here comes the finish. There's nothing Rorik can do here as they're forced into another stagger.
Beautifully performed by Bort. That beautifully performed.
Yeah, predictions were a landslide there. I believe it was 96% on the board.
Oh, trying to land the cheeky
Oof.
neutral hammer there during the animation, but doesn't quite
Just
land
out
it.
of range, yeah.
Oh, stopping the animation with a heavy butt. There's the punches. Another heavy butt. And there's the hammer.
Oh my god, Bort making this look like Street Fighter with these combos. This is beautiful.
Indeed. And there is
And
the
the
hammer.
max range hammer. Cleaning this out.
Very strong showing from Bort here. We saw some play from Rourke that made Bort kind of go on the defensive a little bit. Made them rethink their approach, but Rourke is also going to have to rethink how they deal with that neutral hammer. It's Greg. I'm sorry. It's Greg.
It's Greg.
It's
From now on,
Greg.
it's just Greg. Only Greg.
Stop dead naming me. I'm so sorry. It says Bort on your thing, so I just keep saying Bort.
Gonna get cancelled second play in.
I am.
No.
That's gonna happen. Gort. Gort.
God, oh my god.
I've transitioned from cringe to base. That's crazy.
He's wrapped around so far. He's gone into the negatives and he's gone back to based.
Oh gosh. Alright, let's take a
Right
look
then,
at
Greg entering into this next game. See if he can keep the momentum and keep the combos. I imagine Rourke's going to be playing a lot more defensively now. He knows just how beautifully Greg's toolkit flows into itself. There we go.
Rourke using those flugels really well. Managing to use a quick boost to get out of the charged butt swipe. Using the kick to also stop the heavy butt.
Dodges the hammer too.
Is everyone else seeing what I'm seeing? T-posing ACs. We love to see it.
Rorik showing that Greg is not the only one who can adapt in this game. Goes for the charged laser blade, just misses.
Rourke needs to figure out how they're going to engage here. Good showing, getting some verticality, but gets caught by the whip and the butt. And there it is. Into transitioning from cringe men to base sandwich lady. Let's fucking go. A nice vertical laser blade, but doesn't find anything. There's the butt sword into the whip. Oh, two swipes onto Bort, forcing out the PA.
This could be Rorik's phase. Goes for the assault armor, doesn't manage to connect, just off.
A light laser dagger coming out. Or laser blade. There's the reverse joint kick to cancel the hammer to prevent it from landing mid-animation. But, alas, Greg takes the game and the match.
Such a pause on Greg.
Prediction.
Yeah, that was a beautiful showing there.
There's laser blade tech to speed up the animations. I hope so. It definitely needs some help. But now, we're moving on to a very, very fun part of the tourney. Risa versus Greg.
This. Honestly, this could go either way.
This could. I'm expecting a good showing from both players.
Oh, remember to put the prediction up.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. Here we go.
Sick.
Greg, 1 minute to predict. I expected this to be fairly even, honestly. Both players have come out, shown us they are strong players, and they are ready. I'm really interested to see. We've got Coral Blade and Hammer versus Butt Sword and Hammer. Pulse Blade versus Coral Blade. Hammer on Hammer.
Both tried and tested. They've both performed incredibly well. Tourney's ACs are incredibly capable. Both
Managing to
connecting the
win.
first neutral hammer. Ooh.
But the second one just out of reach. Or using verticality to try and mess up the melee canceling. But unfortunately gets caught by both the Core Blade and the Whip.
First opening goes to Risa.
Catches Risa in the air. Doesn't land the Whip though.
Forcing
Gets the
some utility
punch.
out of that pulse armor.
Charged Butt Sword back into Whip. This is a dangerous position for Risa to be in. But
One
Bort
more
staggered.
to get the turnout.
That's it for Bort.
Oh, closes it out.
Extremely close game.
God, Risa could not have had much AP there. She must have been so close to dying there.
Plus, it's Greg. I'm gonna lose to the only non-melee gamer. We've got Greg coming out, giving us a good showing. Heavy Coral Blades out. Greg knows this is a perfect opportunity to engage. Gets the second hammer. Gets the punch. Heavy Butt Sword into a hammer. There's the term. Just needs to pop pulse armor, and that'll be the game. And there it is. It's going to be very difficult for Arisa to make up this deficit, as both of them do have hammers. They play within the same range here. Maybe a cheeky Coral Oscillator. But there it is.
Even then, there's potential to punish that opening. Charged hammer.
Charged hammer. Oh no.
I doubt we're gonna see any charged hammers. It would be amazing if we did though. I can't complain if we see any charged hammers come out.
Oh, there's a punch into charge. Manages to miss the Whip, unfortunately. Was that a chest bump? I think that was a chest bump, not a punch. What a fantastic turnaround. Managed to get the stagger first.
It's the stagger off before the second hammer can connect, staggering Greg.
Pops the pulse armor. It's not going to matter because the TA comes out. Greg knows this. I keep saying Bort, man. I keep looking at the same line as Risa's name. There's the kick.
Connects the kick.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a fantastic showing by Greg here.
Taking the
Risa,
first phase 2-1.
as usual, as we thought, honestly. We thought this was going to be close, and it really was.
Showing that spray paint name on the AC.
Reminding us that they are Greg. Here comes the second
to win
round.
the mental game. Honestly, if I was in the melee tournament, my opponent pulled out a charged hammer, I would not know what to do with myself.
So funny how Risa's melee only build has Misery Index decal. It's crazy. Oh, I appreciate the hydrate. Thank you so much. That's out. We'll be taking over Risa's POV. We'll be seeing just what Risa has planned now that they've seen Greg's hand.
Is Risa going to be able to adapt, or is Greg going to continue that 2-1 lead and send Risa into the losers? But so far, Risa has adapted beautifully to every opponent that she's come up against.
Oh, there's the first stagger onto Risa. Greg showing us they aren't messing around.
Yeah, beautifully done.
What a beautiful combo coming out. There's the charged whip. Swinging around. We love to see it.
Both players.
Misses both.
Your opponent, taking the gamble on your opponent being exactly 100 meters away from you. No more, no less.
A punch.
Yeah, Greg managed to close out with a punch after that, finishing off Risa.
Oh, there's some stagger already put onto Greg here. Forced to bring out the PA early. Will Risa be able to get out of here in time? Greg manages to catch.
Wait, was that the charged hammer? Did Greg land the charged hammer?
No. It was a punch
Says in
after.
chat. Said in chat they landed it.
I think that was some copium, I'm not gonna lie. On spectators' end, it was definitely a punch.
That could just be a spectator moment.
Yeah.
Either way, Risa with a very comfortable lead right now, but we have seen how quickly Greg can swing these around.
Risa landed the
that's
punch,
a
not
good
Greg.
chip in.
Very well. Spectator moment, honestly. Oh! That was awkward.
Captures the terrain with the hammer, closes it out anyway.
Doesn't matter,
Risa
yeah.
taking a phase.
Risa's doing well here, honestly. Managing to go neck and neck with Greg.
True, Greg did take the last one 2-1 though, so we'll have to see. Risa cannot let her guard down.
There's the
Good
catch.
connection, gets to punish by both.
There's the punches. Punches are pushing Risa vertical, though. Manages to land the combo anyway. Misses the whip. Going to be forced into a stagger, but pops the pulse armor. Maybe a good idea here, but that means that Risa is going to have time with terminal armor to re-engage and possibly catch Greg. And Risa knows that.
Greg has lost their free disengage on these terminal now. They need to be careful, especially a player like Risa will be able to find a way to get that stagger on.
Heavy butt sword doesn't quite connect. There's the hammers.
And now Risa has the AP lead.
There's the hammer finish.
Beautifully connected that yeah, quick move.
Going to a third game. This has been close.
Yeah, good point, Musweth. Neither players seem willing to rat each other so far.
Gee, I should have melee ratted. This map is too
Both
bouncy
players
for
haven't
melee rat.
taken one game so far.
It's going to be very interesting. Let me check on the losers bracket real quick. Remember that we will be watching the losers final. If you've already done it, then that's okay.
Greg vs. Rorik was 2-0, wasn't
it? Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Just popped on me timeout quickly. So players forgot to report, but I put it in for them.
Nice. There we go. Okay.
Hopefully hopefully they read the bracket and Rorik first big piss is underway. Yeah, it does seem to be lovely. Beautiful opening from Reese there, high stagger already.
Oh,
Spins it around.
managed to get more stagger though. There's the PA trying to hold that AP lead.
Both players just dancing around each other. Greg does have the AP lead though. Will they remember to wrap this game?
Will they remember?
Is melee chase brain going to kick in? And Risa re-engaging.
Oh, the whip landing on Risa. But Greg
Ooh.
not taking one in return.
Greg throwing out the hammer just before getting that 5-meter pushback, moving them outside of the hammer range for Risa.
Oh, there's the whip
There's the
landing.
Tom.
We're going to see Risa trying to land some desperate hits here, but there's the final whip. Taking down
Beautiful
Risa.
neutral hammer. These neutral hammers are incredibly potent.
1-0 in Greg's favor.
Oh, the gloves are coming off, according to Greg.
There's the catch with a follow-up whip. Doesn't stagger. All that stability doing Risa good right now. Risa looking to kind of reset their stagger here.
Risa assessing best option in this situation is to just get out of there. There you go, neutral stagger. But Greg might not be too keen to reopen this.
Might be trying to play further back. Try to force Risa into them.
Neither player is willing to use their utility yet.
This is what I love about Melee. This is all mind games here. Risa's trying to figure out how to engage on Greg without taking too much in return.
Beautiful hammer chip. Got to be careful, that neutral hammer will do wonders, and Greg has shown they are very capable of getting in and out in a lightning quick pace.
That hit manages to land on Greg. Theirs doesn't land back. There's the coral. Into whip. There's a pulse armor. This might be looking bad for Greg. They no longer have AP lead. There's the whip. Doesn't quite get the stagger. They know they need to add
Greg
just a
needs
little
the
bit more.
Stagger. Greg needs to chase this speed.
There's the catch.
Now
The whip manages to land, but there goes their AP anyway. 15 seconds left. What a great showing.
those neutral hammers again just being such an oppressive wall.
Absolutely. All this stability is great. There goes Greg's stability going up there. They know they have enough to engage just one more time, though. There it is. There's the combo.
Oh, there's the combo.
And then here comes the whip in return. Popping PA.
Determined to punish it back. Yep, pops the PA, cuts it off. Determined to keep that AP lead. We are
Greg.
one neutral hammer away from Greg popping Reese's Tom.
Nearly landing. Coral Blade in
Fishing
response
for it,
lands. Doesn't land the neutral hammer, though. Hammer lands both. Putting this in favor of Risa. There's the term. But the punch lands.
Oh,
There goes
that
Greg.
was beautifully executed by both players there.
What a fantastic match.
Yeah,
Oh,
Greg just
my only
missing
weakness.
one input.
Let's go ahead and check and see how the semifinals are going.
We're probably gonna, we're gonna get you in.
We're gonna get you in because we need to wait anyway. No one else is left in winner's bracket. So now we have Sabbath versus Piss. This prediction getting paid out to Risa. Need to slash prediction this.
What the fuck was that? Rattingham shook. Yeah. Greg showing that the ratting is still incredibly viable, even on melee builds.
Don't worry, maps will be rotated throughout the Mondays. We won't be keeping the same map. As will some of the rules. Some will allow ET, some we won't. Some will allow different FCSs. It all depends. Fiction going up. And oh my gosh. Massive screen.
It's faster than Borzel. Oh my god.
This is-
Just once again reminding everybody that Greg is actually one of the best melee players in the world, pioneering techniques.
Yes. Prediction is up. You got a minute to win it. Good opening from Piss there.
Dodges neutral hammer with the pulse blade thrust.
That was a deadly combo that Sabbath just barely missed. Oh, but misses the pulse. What a fantastic combo. Ruined just by one mistake. Here comes the kick. Sabbath is still stuck here.
Stagger,
Doesn't make the same mistake.
and the pulse armor should close that. Yeah, Sabbath giving Big Piss the phase, knowing they cannot make back an AP deficit that large.
This is a great showing by Piss here. Piss definitely showing us that, you know, they're still in this. We don't see very many kicks get integrated into the melee, so seeing it here. There's the stagger onto Piss. Forced to pop PA. Lands a punch to soften off Sabbath.
Immediately seeking to trade it back. Sabbath evading them beautifully.
Gets caught by the heavy butt though.
That hammer again doing incredible usage, but he doesn't. Big Piss manages to stagger through the hammer hits.
But now, this is gone. With
That
no
should be
expansion. That's it. What a fantastic 1-to-1 so far. Both players have figured each other out pretty well.
Both players being very evenly matched, yeah.
Ooh. There it is. There's the punches. Into a pulse blade swipe. Catches Sabbath.
Gets the term again.
There's the
Pops
pulse
PA,
armor.
Gigantic AP lead. This game should go to Big Piss.
There's the punch to finish it out. Sabbath has a lot to work with here. This is another very frequent member of the Melee community. They are not to be trifled with.
Seems to be just as soon as Piss can get that ball rolling, they are almost unstoppable.
Am I? What Melee?
I just noticed Melsabeth's AC name. She's named it Mark Ultra.
Oh, that's fantastic. Mm.
You know, I imagine Big Piss is going to be looking to try and repeat the last game, taking some very comfortable leads. We'll see if Melsabeth can adapt and try and get some counters in.
Here comes a pulse blade. Kick back into a whip. Gets the first combo. Into another whip.
And the opening
Both whips
goes on
land.
About beautiful combos. Getting DHA on the second whip as well.
Piss is going to have to pop their PA immediately. And now it's between who's going to land the first trade. And it's Piss.
Just catches on the very edge of the oscillator.
Almost of F's work getting swiped away with that hit.
Proving, though, that it is possible.
There goes the Pulse Blade early on Piss's side. Sabbath knows they can sit pretty well here. There's the stagger on both ends, but Piss is on the low side of AP. Lands a neutral hammer. They get hit by a core blade. Nearly starts stagger, but there's the punch.
Punished for the kick.
There's the term. And here comes the pulse armor.
Oh yeah, pops the PA. Most of us need to do some serious work, but it's not enough.
It's just so difficult to dodge that light coral blade.
Piss closes it out very, very confidently.
Only lost to the melee players. I'll take it. GG's. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was an incredible performance, though, most of
You did fantastic. Yeah.
So next we're going to be looking at Big Piss versus Bort. Have these two players encountered each other in the bracket? They have not so far.
This will be a very interesting game here.
Big Piss currently running away for losers. Let's see if Greg can put an end to that.
Metamorphosis is complete.
Fully
Next
based,
prediction
no
is up.
cringe.
One minute to win it.
How Kafkaesque. Hopefully, turning up to the tournament still vaguely resembling a human.
Very real chance here. Greg has evolved to be perfectly suited to playing Armored Core now.
Very, very interesting match going up here. I know that both Greg and Piss have played a lot of games against each other in Melee Fight Clubs. Time to see who's going to come out on top. It says Greg on my screen.
Scam.
Got cat debuff? That's crazy. Alrighty, looks like we're looking from Piss's POV first. Let's see what Piss can do here. Piss is bringing an Oscillator alongside Butt Sword into Hammer. Hammer is a very, very strong neutral weapon. There it is, there's the whip.
Oh, Greg connecting that combo right at the start. We've seen how well Greg can just turn his combos into a sandbox and cleans it in 16 seconds flat.
What a catch. Both players, however, here are using Pulse Armor. So it might be interesting to see how the players are going to react when they use their expansions. There is no terminal here anymore. There's a first Pulse expansion going out.
Pierce looking to make some distance here. It's forced to PA as well.
There's a second.
Greg trying to deny the cost of the PPA. Just not letting him get away though.
Going in with a crazy coral. It lands. Manages to land the blade, but just spams it. Just a little too fast. But lands the final hit anyway.
Both players neck and neck. Vicious fight.
You've got this, Greg. I pre-canceled into it. You've got this. So do you, Piss. This is a great showing from both players. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Greg taken off guard. Both expansions are out.
Buff has clearly turned into a cat buff. Big Piss is running wild with this right now.
The AP lead is not very strong, but it might be enough to put Greg at a disadvantage here. There's the punch. Lands the coral, and that's it.
It's showing as before, they're not afraid of the hammer. They will continue to stagger through it if they think they can get it before you can get the second hammer out. And it has paid off every time so far.
Absolutely. What a strong
First
showing.
game going 2-1 to Big Piss.
I can't lose my $500 here. All right. Gloves off coming up for both players. It's time. Piss versus Greg. One of these players will be proceeding. The other will be leaving us. We'll get to see who gets the privilege of going up against Risa in the grand finals.
Loser of this phase taking third place, though. A very, very confident position to have.
Absolutely.
Amazingly performed. See if Greg can adapt to what the Big Piss has displayed so far.
Lands a kick into a light butt swipe. Gets hit back, unfortunately.
So close to closing out the side. Forced to pop the PA. Both players. Greg with the AP lead there.
What a powerful trade there. Both expansions going out. Piss looking to try to use what's left to engage. Manages to land the heavy coral. There it is. This is it. One swipe is all it takes. Misses the coral.
Ooh, is this opening what Greg needs? We've seen them do immense damage before in a single combo.
But there it is.
Connects the oscillator, closing it out. Phase 1 is going to Piss.
Aussie still lands. Very difficult thing to dodge, the oscillator.
Definitely so. These Aussie catches have been invaluable to everyone using them so far.
This getting caught, but manages to get the stagger on Greg first. Here comes Piss's expansion. Going to use it to help engage early. Get some stagger going. Takes the AP lead. Here comes a heavy Aussie.
Trying to burn his EN.
Heavy Aussie here just wasn't the play, though. One heavy butt sword might be all that it needs.
A beautiful punish. Goes for the hammer, misses. Finishes
There's the kick.
with
What a fantastic showing by Greg. Showing us, I'm not out of this yet. I'm still in it. Armor Core 6 Spectator is trying to be funny with the models, so... But there is Piss getting comboed first. Could be brutal if the whip lands.
Doug overestimates what he can take, gives the phase away.
Blaming Cat's fault. Well, good thing we're going on to round 2. Round 2. Blaming human.
Greg
Humans
having
report to strength.
voted on Greg. Yeah, both players one game up right now. This is going to be the final game to close this out. Which player is going to be moving on to take on Risa for a second time, and which player is going to be leaving us in third place.
Alrighty. Taking the view now from Greg's side of things, we're going to see just how the players have adapted. There's the Coral. Both players are within stagger range. There's the expansion used. Hits have to pull out their expansion as well in response. Both expansions are out. Greg is unfortunately staggered. Holy. They need to not get staggered here. They need to focus on getting their combo. And there it is. This is doing a great job. This is doing a great job of trying to read their opponent and getting those early initial engages, but Greg is just out attritioning them, landing the one that matters. Here comes the punch, but they're vertical, can't quite catch.
Great draining pisses EN with all the vertical movement and capitalizing off it beautifully.
What a land by the Core Oscillator. Second hammer does not hit. There's the stagger. Here comes the expansion. Hiss will have the advantage once these expansions go out. Doesn't land either of their melee. There's a neutral whip hit. Oh, but the kick. Forcing them into the stagger. And this should be it. Piss.
Incredibly close. Takes it. Greg determined to get that rematch. Beautifully played by Big Piss, though.
Brutal. GG's to everyone in the losers bracket, but it's now time for the salty run back.
Yeah, thank you everybody who's turned up for this.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have a tourney without you all. Time for the big one. The big match of the day. Risa versus Greg.
Can Greg throw a reset in, or is Risa going to wipe this back and knock Greg down firmly into second place?
Perfect join time, to be honest. Absolutely.
This is best of 5, right?
This is a best of 5. Yes.
Wonderful.
And here comes the prediction. Be nice to me. I got my friends on my side. 10
with that
whole
dominant showing earlier.
Oh.
I think Greg might have to get out the mean gloves.
Yes, and considering just how close their last game was with Risa, we're in for a treat. Because it could have been just a third game that would have made the difference. Or a fourth game that would have made the difference.
Oh yeah, definitely. Both players perfectly capitalizing off the flaws and mistakes of their opponent.
Now they have plenty of time to figure each other out. get an idea of how they're going to engage.
Risa gets the first hit in with the neutral hammer.
There's the coral, managing to cut down Greg's AP. There's the stagger, but Risa's not going to follow up after. There's the coral oscillator. Not able to catch the hammer on the end of that, though. Risa will... No, Risa will not be getting out of this alive. Greg is grabbing them and sending the whip straight into their
Throwing
core.
the full combo and...
But there it is.
Max range hammer connects, just knocking Risa into the winner of the first phase.
Risa's going to be leaving this tourney known for these whips. These finishing catches.
I think that's the third max range hammer that Risa has connected so far.
There's a kick
Perfectly
into punch.
Squeezing these out just when they're needed.
Doesn't quite get the timing to finish their combo. Greg's going to have to reset here a little bit. But with the AP in their favor, they might be able to do something.
Risa there threading the hammer in just before the pulse armor activation as well. Showing true proficiency with the whip.
Here comes the terminal armor pop from Risa, unless Greg messes this up. Nope. They manage to catch it. Uses verticality to dodge the whip response. But the coral is much harder to dodge, and this should be a finisher.
Might be it.
Another fantastic showing by Risa.
Both players showing they only need one mistake to get a gigantic punish off.
0 EN. That is tough. We all know the situations where you just engage with melee. Things don't quite go how you need them to go, and you're just stuck with no escape. But Risa finding a way to capitalize on that just shows how close this match is going to be. Here we go. Round 2. Players are ready to take this fight on. Raring to go. Hammers spun up. And of course, blades all charged.
TQ arms and record legs just offering immense stability opposed to Greg's nut legs and Basho frame.
The extra stability.
Both players, though, rocking the feral head for that stat density.
Yeah. Both players sporting a fairly higher stability than you would see most melees run, but this is working. This is definitely working in Risa's favor so far. There's the pulse armor forced out. Not a single chip of damage on Risa.
Denying all of the use of that PA, running away.
There's a heavy butt sword, but the hammer neutral connects, sending Greg to the scrapyard.
That beautifully played from Risa. Greg is going to need to find some way to adapt because Risa seems to have his moveset completely locked down.
Oh, a stagger by Risa. Isn't able to capitalize on it, though. Extra stagger buildup on Risa right now. Greg is going to be looking to push this forward. All they need is one hit. There it is.
Oh, beautiful kick. Goes immediately follows up the charge PP and the double hammer.
Whoa, that was an interesting... I think someone got from softed there.
Ooh. For me, the stream froze a second there.
I think FromSoft hit us. I bet the lobby's closed too. Yeah. FromSoft hit us. That's funny.
From softed from your own lobby. God damn.
Yep.
As the spectator. No way.
You gamer. Okay, well, it's not letting me create another one. There we go. Make sure the rules are all good. Looks like it. Lobby is back up. Due to technical difficulties, we'll be doing a replay that last round. That was you, your stream paused? To Alt F4? No. I would never do that.
Yeah, the stream did also pause on my end.
Maybe there was just a hiccup on my end. It's very possible. I am streaming in 3 places right now. So bear with me.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be a replay as per the rules of the tournament. So apologies to both players and apologies for Risa, who had the lead in that one.
Oh. Not only am I sick, my internet is sick too. It's crazy.
Damn, it's spreading.
Oh god. But we're back in. Greg engaging really hard with the butt sword. Manages to land it on Risa. Both landing the
players
whips.
Going in viciously. Getting the stagger trade perfectly. But AP leads slightly favoring Greg.
Until now, that coral is a dangerous tool. But Greg manages to just take AP lead back. Misses the heavy butt sword.
Again, AP just in Risa's favor. Showing she can be proficient with whatever tools she picks up.
Here comes another engage. Caught by the coral. Greg is still in this. They can use this engage in their favor if they manage to catch Risa and get the terminal out. But it looks like they won't be able to. There's the coral
Also,
finishing it out.
those beautifully executed.
Grand final. Unless...
Both players opening it up. They
What we're going to do, we are post-play cancel. Risa connecting the oscillator, gets staggered by the neutral hammer, going with a punch combo. Only gets one blade connects in. And Risa does manage to immediately trade with the hammer, forcing the pulse armor from Greg, immediately moving away to deny the utility of the pulse armor. AP just favoring Greg in this one by a smidge.
Oh, but no longer, as Risa lands the core oscillator into the whip finish.
beautifully caught and played out there.
Risa is definitely going to be leaving this tourney with the title of whip finisher.
Oh, hell no.
You were winning until the core oscillator smacked you.
You had a lead by probably 10 or so points. There were pixels in that, man.
Yep. Okay, the coral oscillator is a very difficult blade to dodge.
Especially if you don't see it coming.
But I believe this puts Risa 2-0 in the current match setting. Risa only needs to win one more, while Greg still has a chance to reverse sweep this.
There you go, Risa. Adamant at denying that bracket reset, trying to close it out 3-0.
Taking view from Greg's POV. We're going to see just how Greg is going to deal with this.
Moving very precise movement from both players. Stability coming in, allowing Risa to get the first stagger, and immediately moving to deny the pulse armor as before.
Very
But
strong start,
ooh,
gets the
Greg
punch,
gets the catch.
but maybe getting caught here by the whip. There it is.
Just cannot match that. The stagger, yeah. Gets the punish, and Risa can immediately trade back.
The hammer is just too strong of a zoning tool. There's the Coral Oscillator. Giving the AP lead to Risa. There's the catch. Into punches.
Rebounding Risa off of the tanker.
This is going to be a full combo. Risa is going to get turned.
Beautiful turn. Sticking with it though, not disengaging, popping the PA and confirming.
What a round. What a round. Greg is telling us right now, I'm not going down without a fight. We are swinging. We are still in this. There's the swipe.
Again, Risa with the pixel AP lead.
Manages to avoid the Coral, giving them an AP lead. Doesn't quite catch the win. Yeah, doesn't quite catch the hammer. Meanwhile, Risa manages to land them pretty well. PA is out. Looks like that was a loss of EN there. A beautiful trade there. Whips almost smacking into each other, but Greg takes the front end of one.
Both players trying to feel out the hammer exchanges. Going in for the blades, both mirroring each other.
Greg managing to connect the hammer just first, pushing them out of range of Risa's hammer.
Greg just needs to land one combo. They manage to get it. It could be over for Risa.
Risa reading the cancel aggro and getting the second hit in.
Greg threading the needle. But there's the whip. Finishing it out.
Beautifully performed.
Finishing it
Just
out.
had moments to try and get out there, but Risa managed to immediately snap back and capitalize.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic game by all players. A wonderful tournament here. Risa, congratulations. You are the first winner of Melee Mondays. You're going to get a lovely little spot in the BINC Hall of Fame. Thank you everyone for joining us today. It was absolutely fun. A baller tournament. And remember, this tournament is going to be bi-weekly, which means the Monday after next. Yeah, the Monday after next will be the next Melee Mondays tournament. So,
Yeah, it was just stat checking. Well, yeah, it comes down to the builds and if you can utilize what you're running.
Yep. Yep. Goodbye, everyone. GG's. I'm going to look real quick to see if anyone else is doing Armored Core things right now. If not, then we're just going to, end. I don't think I see anyone doing Armored Core things. No. Oh, wait. We got BIC? Do we want to go raid BIC? How does everyone feel about that? We want to go see what BIC's up to? Looks like Dark Souls 3, but, BIC works? Yeah, let's go visit BIC. Boom. It should be good. There we go. Alrighty, once again, thank you everyone that participated. I appreciate every single one of you here. Thank you for all the follows. Risa, congratulations on your win. We'll be posting you in the BINC Hall of Fame shortly. And for everyone else, you'll get your run back in the Monday after next. Melee Mondays, bi-weekly. We'll see you there. Good luck.